Hello, all. Today, I'm diving fork first into a topic that fires up my taste buds: the epic return of the hot lunch. In a world where kids are served shrink wrapped sadness and call it lunch, it's time to ask, what happened to the hot meal? For many children, that tray of food isn't just lunch, it's survival. It's the only warm, cooked meal they'll get all day. And yet, we've traded nourishment for convenience, dignity for processed efficiency. This isn't just a nutritional crisis, it's a spiritual one. Because feeding children real food is more than a policy choice. It's a sacred act of care, rebellion, and remembrance. Let's dig in, bring back the hot lunch, or why our kids deserve more than beige nuggets and mystery sauce. Let's be honest. School lunch used to be a warm hug on a tray. Real mashed potatoes, soup that didn't come from a can, bread that wasn't frozen in 1997. Somewhere along the way, we traded nourishment for convenience, and our kids got stuck with heat and serve sadness. And for many children, that tray of beige is the only real meal they'll get all day. This isn't just about food, it's about dignity. A hot cooked lunch says, you matter. You're worth the time it takes to chop an onion. We see you, and we're not feeding you like a vending machine. Processed food might fill a stomach, but it doesn't feed a soul. And kids know the difference. The benefits of real food in school's nourishment that actually nourishes. Hot meals mean protein, fiber, and nutrients, not just sugar spikes and sodium bombs. Kids focus better, behave better, and feel better when they're fed like humans. Community and connection, real food creates real moments. A warm lunch can be a child's only experience of care that day. It's a chance to model love, respect, and the sacred art of feeding others. Economic justice. For low-income families, school lunch is survival. A hot meal can mean the difference between thriving and just barely hanging on. Spiritual rebellion, cooking from scratch in a cafeteria, is a radical act. It says, we reject the system that says kids deserve less. It's a return to ancestral wisdom: feed the children and you feed the future. What we lost and what we can reclaim. We lost the lunch lady who knew every kid's name. We lost the smell of chili simmering in the morning. We lost the sacred pause where nourishment met community, but we can bring it back. One hot meal at a time. Feed the body, heal the soul. This isn't just about food. It's about remembrance of what it means to care, of what it means to nourish, of what it means to say to a child, you are worthy of warmth. So let's bring back the hot lunch. Not just for nutrition, but for dignity, connection, and sacred rebellion. Scientific benefits of hot, healthy school meals: improved cognitive function and academic performance. Children who eat meals rich in whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables show better concentration and higher test scores. Nutrients like omega-3 self, iron, and B vitamins support brain development and sustained attention. Better nutrition and growth. School meals often provide up to half of a child's daily caloric intake, especially for those from food-insecure households. Hot meals are more likely to include cooked vegetables, whole grains, and balanced portions compared to cold or packaged alternatives. Physical and emotional stability. Regular access to hot meals helps regulate blood sugar and mood, reducing behavioral issues and emotional volatility. Children who eat well are more likely to feel safe, cared for, and ready to engage in learning. Increased attendance and engagement. Schools offering healthier meals report higher attendance rates and fewer disciplinary incidents. A hot lunch can be a stabilizing ritual for children facing chaos at home. Nourishment is sacred. A hot meal isn't just food, it's a message. It says, you are worth the effort. You deserve warmth, dignity, and care. And for many children, that tray of food is the only moment all day where someone shows up for them. Feed the body, feel the future. Bringing back hot cooked lunches isn't nostalgia, It's a public health intervention, a spiritual act, and a social justice move. Because when we feed our children well, we don't just nourish their bodies, we ignite their minds, stabilize their hearts, and honor their humanity. Invest in the plate, invest in the future. When we feed our children well, we're not just filling stomachs, we're fueling destinies. These kids are tomorrow's presidents, astronauts, scientists, healers, and innovators. And right now, some of them are trying to learn quantum physics on an empty stomach and a tray of beige despair. A hot-cooked meal isn't a luxury, it's an investment in brilliance. Because you never know which child will change the world, but you do know they'll need nourishment to do it. Thanks for watching. DPC